Hello, everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean, and please welcome Nancy from A Crone's Intuition. Hi, Miss Nancy.
Hello. Lovely to be here.
Thank you for coming and for hanging out with me today. It's so much fun. I love your energy, your wisdom,
Oh,
and we just have not stopped chatting in the background.
we
I
had
was like,
just time.
yeah, the time just goes by and we just chat, 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 chat. And I just wanted to remind everybody that this is Nancy's YouTube channel. If you do go over and subscribe and say hello, like, share, and subscribe over there
Yeah.
for Nancy. You'll she does a lot of collaborations with the same group of people that I do, and yeah, she's a lot of fun. She's beautiful with a lot of wisdom. I love the wisdom and the conviction that comes through your readings, and your cards are just beautiful.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you.
and as you can see in the ticker down below, we will be doing spirit guide readings, angel readings, ancestor readings, fairies, and fairy readings. And we ask that you kindly post your questions in caps. I will follow anything that's in caps and use emojis, anything that help me to get to see them. And the questions are chosen at random. Aw, look who's here. Hey, Scott,
Hey,
VIP.
Scott. And that Jackie Jacaranda's here too.
And Jackie. Hi,
Yeah.
Jackie. You guys get up pretty early. I don't know. Always surprised well, it is 1 o'clock, but I did an earlier show with Nancy, or no, Terry, holding your space. And she already had a show earlier. And then that was her second show for the day. And 11 is usually the earliest I'll go on. I have 10 a.m. private readings, but I usually start my YouTube around 11. But I love, like, I'm so much more uh, not tired, so much more refreshed. I have so much more energy. I'm very much a morning person and a daytime person. That's why I'm sun psychic. But anything like after 10, I mean, sorry, 10, after like 8 or 9 in the evening, I can hang, but I can't. Not that I can't do readings, but it's just I'm not at my best.
Yeah, when you
But
get really tired, it's hard, because it takes a lot out of you. I'm sure.
it does. And,
Mhm.
if I could train myself to wake up at noon, and then I could, probably do 8 or 9 o'clock. But I just wake up between 5:30, 6:30, something like that.
I'm the same
And
way. I'm the same way. So,
it's
like by
just,
4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's time to go to bed,
yeah,
or you
yeah.
feel like it sometimes. That's when a nap
hmm
comes in handy.
And I just want to say hello to Carolyn Cooper, Fiona, Jackie Jacaranda, Cheryl. I have your question. Dawn Turner is here. And oh my gosh, I read for Dawn for two of her horses and for Carolyn Cooper's donkey. And Carolyn, do you mind if can I share with everybody Buck? I have the image that you shared with me, and I just wanted to show everybody. Let me just see if I can do this. This is the donkey that I read, and I did a short out of it. If you don't mind, Nancy, I'll be right.
No,
Let me
please,
just.
please do.
I know everybody wants to see, and I think maybe one day we'll have picture vision. But this
Oh,
is Buck. I think it's Buck Wild. Is that what you said his name was? Carolyn, and oh my gosh, this beautiful donkey has since passed, and he was just so fun and loving, and he was really affectionate, and he was talking to me like he was my best friend, and I just loved him. And then when she sent me this picture that he loves going over and seeing himself in the
oh,
window.
oh my God, he's precious. Oh my goodness.
I know. I know. Oh my gosh,
Mm.
I would love them. And that's what Carolyn does. She's she rescues animals, and
Oh,
she really helped them out. and he was a little like standoffish in the beginning, and he would misbehave. Is this what he's telling me? Until they built the trust for each other, and then when she started laughing at the things that he was doing, he became more endearing to her, and she would come over and like give him kisses or give him hugs or pats. And he's like, nobody ever showed me affection like she did. Like I was just another donkey. Like nobody really
Oh,
wanted to love me. And he said, when she loved me, I knew I was home. So, and he, oh my
mm,
gosh, I'm telling you that he's still here. And I mean, I love people, don't get me wrong, but these animals, oh my gosh, I
yeah.
know.
I would imagine his spirit will be around her, you know, all the time. The love was so deep. Mm,
Yep, donkeys are so lovable. Buck Wild is his name.
I love the name.
Yeah, it was just such a magical time when she asked the question. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Let me just see. And it was just, and I felt so, the joy and the love that they make us feel so that they can tell you how much they love you and to
Mm.
thank you for rescuing them. I want to leave this up for the whole show, you guys. I really do. But I have to take it down. But I think I might switch it so that we can see your cards a little better.
Mm.
Um, yeah, it was just, yep, she said he lost his ears because he was attacked by a pack of coyote. I know. He didn't say anything about that. He just talked about you
Bless
loving him, giving him affection, and not treating him different and allowing him the time. He told me there was like an adjustment period. Like in the beginning, he was like misbehaving. But by the time, as he aged and got nearer to the end of his life,
Oh,
the trust was there. So beautiful. Just,
mm.
oh my gosh, so beautiful. Really, ladies. And thank you for asking those questions. It's, yeah, it's a pleasure. Okay, so spirit guide, angel, ancestors, fairies, and if you have a general question, we're all open for that as well. Just no medical, no legal, and we're not doing mediumship today. Just if you have another question, but we'd like to keep it light. Absolutely. So we can go ahead and get started. Yep, and Dawn says she loves the picture of Buck. You're reading from Misto and Sunny still makes me smile. They're with me too. I tell everybody all the time. They were both in the same show. I read for Dawn's especially that Sunny. He was too much.
Mm.
I read for her two horses that had passed, and they were just. And then I made a short out of that because it was just so heartwarming. I hope this short like translated, because it's only a little bit of information. But I was definitely moved. I was definitely. Oh, she said it meant the world to her. Oh
Ah,
my gosh, I could feel it. I could feel it, and I know the loss from not having these, but they are right there with you.
mm.
Obviously, they haven't stopped loving you for sure. Good. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. And I do have Dawn first, and then I have Jen B and Leona. And
Okay.
I'm still taking requests, so you guys can continue. All right. So Dawn Turner says, can I please have a check in with my angels and guides as to how I'm doing? I'm trying to work through each block I have and my finances. I'm doing what I need to move through the am I doing what I need to move through this timeline? And I'm gonna I don't know why it's not moving the like usually we're shifted up. I'm not sure what I'm not doing. That's unusual. Why isn't it raising our let me just look at the camera visual layouts. Mm-mm. Hmm. You know how it usually moves us up? Sorry, you guys, I can't find it right now. Like, if I pop up the question, it usually bumps us, moves our pictures.
Oh,
Is it?
oh,
Yeah, like our,
yeah, I
you know
see.
how,
I see. Yeah.
oh, you know why? It's probably because I have the show comments. I'm taking the show comments off.
Okay.
It's a little better. It's a little better. But um, how's she doing trying to get through each block I have? So go ahead, Nancy. Do you have something first? Are you ready?
I'm not quite ready. I wanted to check one more thing, and then
Okay,
we'll be.
I'm
But
going to go ahead and go.
okay.
Um, Dawn, I have what I'm picking up for you is it's important for you to, or it's important for you to consider thanking each block because it's there to show you a different way of doing things, or it's there to show you how strong you are, or it's there to show you that now is not the time, that there is a divine timing and for us to be patient. Like there's reasons and blessings in those blocks. So try not to resist the blocks. Try not to villainize the blocks. Try to greet the blocks and say thank you. What do you have for to teach me here today? Is it patience? Is it to maybe consider a different avenue? Is it for me to to connect to my higher self, whatever it might be. And I see that you're working through each block, which is really what sparked um my the response of greeting each block with gratitude and curiosity and not with resistance. How about you, Miss Nancy?
Well, the first card that I got for her is the card that is the opportunity for growth, and this is what it says: there is a sacred time of growth, healing, and understanding. There is more information coming your way. Trust that all you need to know will be revealed to you in the perfect time and space sequence. If you are experiencing challenges, know that these are growing pains that are contributing to a more aligned future. Only good will come from the situation. Trust that life is guiding you to growth, and the activation is every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow. Now, I pulled message cards from a deck that says messages from your guides. And what they wanted you to know is that you are never alone. You know, you always have your guides with you, your angels and your guides and your ancestors, and they're all around you, but they have to wait for you to communicate with them. And so, you know, it's key that you realize, you know, if you're having, you know, a bad day, you know, connect with them. And I love this, what they said your energy, love is your energy. And I love that for you. And I think that, you know, with the help of your guides, you're going to get through this, and you will come out and better for everything that is happening. You know, it's an opportunity for growth too.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, everybody. I did get your questions. Thank you very much. And and thank you, Dawn. Good luck to you. Jen B and then Leona. Oh my gosh. Jen, you're going there. Jen, I did a dragon reading for her. And it was a nurse and she had lipstick and long eyelashes and she was sassy. I loved it. And she's saying, "Does my nurse dragon have anything
Oh my
she
goodness.
she needs to she needs me to know?" I love that. She wants you to play and she wants you to connect with her. And she really needs you to believe in her. And I know that you believe that she was there to give you a message, but she's also there for you every day. Um, and she can help you with healing. and you can connect with her and ask her to take you on a journey, and and to have an adventure together. And you can maybe record it and speak out loud what you're seeing and feeling, or if you're good at remembering, you can just jot down the general experience while you're having it. I need to record it because from the beginning to the end, sometimes it's hard to hold on to all of that. Um, she she says she's part of you. It's almost like it's not like an alter ego, but she has like a frequency and vibration that you have. Like it's you guys are like share energy. And it's almost like you in a different dimension. Not you in a different dimension, but like a part of you. Fractal. She's telling me it's a fractal of your soul. She's a fractal. She's ooh, you exist in many different forms, in many different realms. And she just wants you, wants to love you, and she wants you to know that you're loved. And that's what I have.
Well, I have some dragon energy for you. I went to this new deck that I have, the Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms, and Jean, I did shuffle. The first card that I have, though, is the Dragon's Delight. And it says, your laughter is music to we dragons. We wish for you the uplifting energy of laughter, making you so light you too can fly high with us. And I love that for you. The first card that came out is the Fool. You are on a journey with this dragon. And the dragon is taking you to new places that you perhaps never thought that you would go. And Jean was talking about traveling. The Chariot came out, and you see there's a wolf there, but there's also a dragon. So we're going places with this dragon, and it could be that it's in your dreams or in your meditation, or you might do some astral travel with this dragon when you're dreaming, if you astral travel. But the card that I was telling Jean that I shuffled the deck, it's the Lovers. And I see this as the relationship of you with your dragon.
Wow, that came out? She was showing that.
That's why,
wow.
Yeah, I shuffled. I shuffled the whole deck. That's why I said I shuffled it, Jean. I did. But that's what I have for you, Jen B.
I think that's you and your dragon. I think that's how much you, and I said she wants you to know that you're loved and that she loves you.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So
Jen. I know. Wow. Everybody's doing the wows. I know. She said I loaned her out to others, but called her back for me. That's right. Good for you. Oh wow. Woof. Exciting, Jen. Thank you very much for your question and for raising my vibration. Leona is next. After Leona is Husky Ma and Cheryl. Husky Ma and Cheryl, just say hello and let me know that you're here. So Miss Leona is next, and then Husky Ma and Cheryl. And Cheryl's just one word. There's no last name.
Right.
If there's any messages and you feel drawn to tell me, General would be awesome. Well, Leona. Aw. They want you to they want you to consider finding your I always do this, you guys. They want you to work on finding your tribe. Maybe start a study group or join a study group. But it's important for you to share your wares and practice your craft and to expand or develop. They're also showing me you I don't know if you are into medicinal herbs or natural herbs and remedies and salves and teas and things like this. I see this also being it's it's um, it's such a subtle remedy. It's a subtle modality, but you have to be sensitive in order to find the right remedy and the right balance. Oh, Leona, they're telling me, if you don't mind me saying, they're saying that's what you and I have in common. They're saying she's a lot like Eugene. I'm like, okay, okay. That you can go back and forth, but they do want you to maybe connect with the earth and the earth's bounty and the earth's remedies and the earth's offering. Bring this back to earth. And I know that you're really good at connecting and reading, and your psychic, your awareness, and your third eye is very active. And they want you to sort of bring all that into this incarnation and live it on earth, like allow it to come through your physicalness and your groundedness. So what that will do is it'll help you to be in balance of your analytical 3D self and your spiritual self, because the analytical 3D will be more of the earth magic and the earth remedies, and then your spiritual. It'll help to balance the spiritual, and it also help to bring out the natural element, if you know what I mean. Okay, Nancy, how about you?
Well, the first card that came out for Leona is Finding the Path. You are the driver and the navigator. So I'm feeling like you are getting messages from your guides, that you know what your path should be. Um, the second card that came out is to engage compassion. And this is always, I mean, I feel like you are a compassionate person. And the people that we need to show compassion to are the people that maybe are the hardest to love, you know? And I feel that spirit is wanting you to do that. Because the next card that came out, because I don't really know very much about you, Leona, but the cards are telling me that you are an empath. And it is talking about connecting to yourself in this card, and to hold space for yourself. And I think this is very, very important as you grow and as you go forward. Because the next card, I pulled a rune card for you, and it's Kinaz, and it's inspiration. And it's your hand writing something that is inspiring. Your path can inspire others. And you are an important being to those around you, those that you come in contact with. And it's important that you show that light. And that's what, I see a lot of light in both of these cards. And I see that as you. And that's what I have for you.
Beautiful. And she says, yes, I lose connection or avoid it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you need to hold space for yourself.
Mm-hmm. She said it feels like writer's block.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome, Leona. And Leona was replying to me saying, I've been lost a bit, hard to trust. Yes, herbs, wrong community. Truth, I feel like I've known Eugene from a past life. And I'm like, mm-hmm. Yep, we're connected. We're probably from the same soul family. We probably reincarnate together. I mean, and I tell Allie from Heart and Soul Connected, I said, we're all going to like laugh so hard and slap our knees and say, that was you the whole time when we're on the other side and we're regrouping. We're like, we knew each other. We were all playing together on the internet and the whole community. And I just know that we are all going to be like, I knew that was you. It's so funny. Yeah. That we find each other somehow,
together in this lifetime again.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. And we recognize each other. Yeah, because it's just these synchronicities, you just can't explain it any other way. Okay, Husky Mall and Cheryl are here. Thank you very much for saying hello. And so Husky Ma says, "Hi everybody. Will my son get his job today? Whoop whoop." All right, this is uh,
Okay.
pendulum time.
Yes.
Pendulum time. I assume that he's going for an interview. Um, so is will Husky Ma's son get the job that he's? I feel like yes. Will he be? I think he's nervous. He's he's almost like not even sure he wants it. It's almost like he's signing his life away. He's really nervous about doing it. He's not sure he wants it. But he feels like he has to like sort of step outside of the comfort zone and give it a try. But he's really nervous, and I'm not sure he feels good about it. Will Husky Ma's son stay in the job that he gets today? Yeah. Will Husky Ma's son still be working for the same company by January of 2027? Yeah, it's got longevity. But man, oh my gosh, your son, he had a quick interview. He's waiting anxiously. That's what I know, but I think he's even afraid to get it. Like I think he's a little hard on himself, and he's wondering, will he be able to do what they need him? Like, will he be able to do a good job? Like he just he has confidence in himself, but he doesn't have the experience to know that he'll be able to do it. And she said he had a quick interview. I do see him getting it, but I see him being, just tell him, say, you know what, just go and be you, enjoy yourself. Whatever you don't know, they're going to teach you. They're going to show you what they need you to do. Don't worry about it. Believe me, that the interview is harder than the job always.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Miss Nancy? I see you have something good. I know you can't
Well,
wait.
yeah, I was, what I did was, I read around the energy of your son and wanting to get the job. And the first card that came out is the Wheel of Fortune. And when I look at this, the Wheel of Fortune, it turns, and I mean, there's some good things that happen and there's some bad things that happen. A lot of times there's chance in it. And it just depends. But when I look at this picture, I see him standing before this wheel, and it's huge and it's big, and he might be afraid. He might be afraid to walk through that portal there, because he's nervous. But the card that came out for him, and I love this, I love the next two cards for him, is the Magician. He has everything he needs to get this job. He just has, like what Jean said, is be himself and realize that what he doesn't have will come to him. He will manifest it as he learns more about the job, and people counsel him and everything. And then the Hanged Man came out, and this is usually a card of a change perspective. But what I see here is that after he gets the job, he can relax and just look out on it and think about all the things to come, all the things that maybe he never even dreamed would happen, that they're within his grasp. And I just see complete positivity around both of these readings. I'm excited for him.
Yeah, it is exciting. And some of that nervousness could be excitement,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow. And she said, "Oh, yay, took a chance by calling someone he knows that works there. Good for him. He was listening to his guidance. That's his guides. That's his intuition. That's his gut instincts. He has good instincts. Good for you. Good for him." Oh, wow. That is so exciting. When you said took a chance, that is like, that's the $1 million, feel the fear and move it and do it anyway. Oh my gosh. Good for him. If he continues to listen to his own gut like that, he will be a huge success. I'm
Mhm.
excited for him too. Aw, good for you, Husky Ma. You're sweet. So sweet. And Cheryl is here. After Cheryl is Linda Swan and Carolyn Cooper.
Okay.
Um, so just say hello, Linda Swan and Carolyn Cooper. I know you guys are still here, but just And Cheryl says, recent layoffs at my job. Oh, I'm so sorry. How
Mm.
urgently should I be looking? Um, so it's around you, not you yet. Yeah. Um, I don't, I don't, I don't, um, this is very, very, okay. Is is it in Cheryl's highest good to start looking? I see it's going in. It's only if you want to. Is it should she is it in Cheryl's highest good to be looking for a new job sooner? Mm. Is it in Cheryl's highest good to be looking for a new job for after the first of the year? Is it in Cheryl's highest good to look for a new job that makes her happy? Yeah, you don't want to be living under that fear, under that, is this company going under, or what's going to happen next, or, that they give you, they fire somebody and then they give you their work and don't give you a raise. You don't want to be put in a position where you feel pressured or overworked or panicked. I don't see anything in the near future, but you may want to look for and find something that you will be happy in, that will be closer to your home, that's, just a change for you. I don't feel good energy at that place, and it's not good to be under that thumb or under that pressure or under that stress. I feel like you're going to be okay for a while. And it kept going in a, not right away. But it's hard for me to pinpoint. Let me just see. I said after the first of the year, is it in Cheryl's highest good to look for a different employer by November 1st of 25? You don't have to. Is it in Cheryl's highest good to look for a new employer by December 1st of 25? Oh, is it in Linda's highest, or is it Cheryl's highest good to look for a new employer by October of 2025? You may want to start looking around October. Will Cheryl be employed at her current employer by November 1st of 2025? Yeah, you're still going to be employed there. Will Cheryl be employed at her current employers by January 1st of 2026? No, I think that's, will Cheryl be employed at her current employers by December 1st of 2025? Yeah, yeah. I'd say maybe October, November, start seriously looking, but nobody's going to be happy there. I mean, that breeds a not a good energy, that uncertainty and who's going to be next. Um, and there's something going on there. They might be failing in one way or another. I don't even know what the employer is. So let's see what Nancy has. Nancy will clear it up for us.
Well, I don't know. What I the cards that I pulled for you, Cheryl. The first card that came out is the Fool, and the Fool is starting a journey, and so I'm thinking that possibly you aren't where you're supposed to be. The second card that came out is Surrender and Flow, and it says ride the waves, tap into flow, and let it go. So, there when I see water, I see a lot of emotion, and there's also like this magic around her that she's looking up. She's she's seeing the light that's in this card. And so I think this is telling you to just go with the flow at work the way it is right now, but be looking to start a new journey. And the final card that I got is a card of intention. And I think that after you go through all of this, you will be filled with peace. That maybe you will find a place that is where you, I mean, look, there are two swans in here. Swans mate forever. And there's love, and you need to set the intention that where you're going will be a place where you don't have to worry like you're worrying now. you know, and set that intention high and then expect it to happen, you know. Don't set the intention and then go like it's not going to happen. You know it's going to happen. You get out there and it's going to be there for you. That's what I have.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. All the best to you, Cheryl. That's not a fun
No.
situation at all.
Mm,
Yeah.
it's hard.
You will and I trust that what Nancy said about, you were meant to move at this time anyway, and don't look at it as it's almost like spirit guide's way of, gently nudging us on our way. And to know that your happiness is paramount.
Nobody wants to go to work where something like that's hanging over you. That's terrible. I feel bad for everybody that's there,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but and I don't see, like, you probably could hang in there, but it's probably gonna get worse as you hang in. You know what I mean? But so it would be better for you. I don't think you have to leave, but I think that if you start looking, you'll find something and you'll be happier. You know what I mean? So, but I think your job, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard because, free will too. Yeah. Oh, Leona, everybody's saying they're praying and sending you good energy.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's sweet of you guys. So Lynn Swan says she's here. Thank you. Can I please have a general reading? Oh, I'm going to read Lynn Swan's energy. Linda Swan. Linda Swan. So, Linda Swan, I feel something around your physical abilities, your physical pain. I'm not sure if you have like, you know, joint aches, pains, or a chronic type of condition that you're persevering with, and they want you to address it, like not to push it off, and they want you to address it. It may also be connected to an emotional or a trauma from earlier in life that it's manifesting like this, and they want you to know that it's not necessary to suffer through, even if it's like a low level, but it's the constant that wears on you. Like if you feel something, or if you're, trying to limp along and that knee's been bothering you and it's better sometimes and then other times it's not, they want you to definitely address it. And that's not typically what I read, but that's the first thing that came out, that you need to take care of the vessel that holds your divine soul, and they want you to make sure that you put yourself first, even if it's going and getting a massage, going and getting a pedicure, going and getting acupuncture, just some sort of a remedy that will help to support your vitality, and try to put yourself first. And all of us, once we reach a certain age, things start aching and paining, but um, and it's not anything urgent. It's just like they want you to take care of yourself and not to continue suffering. Because we can psych ourselves out of it and say, I'm not thinking about that need today. But it does wear on you. It stops you from enjoying your life as much as you possibly can. Um, and I do feel there's sadness around you, heartbreak. Somebody either let you down or left you. It could be that a friendship may have, either somebody passed on, or if there was like something that a wedge in between you. Um, I do feel that you're empathic. Um, Yeah, somebody has let you down. I can't. I feel it's around you. I don't feel it's a spouse, but I feel like it's maybe like once removed. It could be a friend, or it could be I don't know. There's something. It's around you. I don't know how close this relationship is, but somebody has let you down, and you feel this sadness, um, and it's almost like you wish things would be different. Um, I don't know. Either that, or you cut yourself off. Um, from a certain group. They want you to know that it's important to keep moving forward. It's important to keep searching for companionship, and a lot of us uh, enjoyed the hermit type of atmosphere when the COVID came in, and we were like, "Oh, this is good. I don't have to, deal with other people's energies." But it's important for you to go out and find your niche. I don't know if you like to do like a ceramics class, or go and listen to a lecture at the library, or go and listen to an outdoor concert, or something that is not something you typically would do, but would really help you to enjoy yourself. And you will find like-minded people if you do those things that you enjoy doing. So I don't know if that makes any sense there, Linda Swan. If you could let us know if that resonated with you. Nancy, are you ready there?
Yes, just one second.
Take your time. Take your time. Hi, I'm Steve. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're getting close. Let me see. Carolyn. After Carolyn Cooper is Nancy, and I don't know if there was anybody else.
Okay. I'm ready. I just had to look up something. When I pulled your cards, Linda, the first card that came out is the moon. This is number 13 in the tarot. No, it's number 17 in the tarot. I'm sorry. And this card, a lot of times it's illumination, but it's also that there are things that are hidden. And I see you're standing, you've gone up these steps and you're standing there and you're looking out at the beautiful moon, and there's some indecision there, but there's also light to guide you. The second card that I got for you is the World, which is a card of completion of a journey. And of course, this has a beautiful dragon, so I love it because I love dragon energy. But the World card is number 21. And when you add up 21 and 18, it comes to 39, which reduces to 12, which ends up 1 and 2 from 12 is 3, which is Empress energy. And so I'm feeling a lot of Empress energy around you. You're a nurturer, and you want to make things right. You're like a fixer. You want everybody to be happy, and you want to be there for people. And sometimes you feel spread thin. But the next card that I got for you is the card of breath, and it's return to breathing, calm the mind, and breath is life. And I think this is calling you to do some meditation and to help rejuvenate you, and to keep you in that Empress energy, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy to be in. And I love that for you. Now, I don't often feel called to draw from this particular deck. It's called Postcards from Spirit, but I did for you, and this is what it is. This is a postcard from Spirit to you. Dear Linda, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget that you are spiritual, immortal, being taking on a temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity and ego, you begin to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection to your soul self. You may not recognize this is going on, but you can sure feel it. We're here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes to see that magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind in alignment with the divine intelligence is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved, and we are all behind you. And when I look at these cards, especially this one, the moon is this card makes you looking towards the moon. This makes sense because you have to remember your mission and your spiritual mission here, and then you will feel truly fulfilled, and you will be that, you will have that beautiful Empress energy. And that's what I got for you.
Beautiful.
Well, I hope it made sense to Linda.
That was so beautiful. Absolutely. Well, thank you. And thank you, Linda Swan. Let us know that resonated. And Carolyn Cooper is next, and then Nancy Riker. And they both said, I saw Carolyn say, I thought I saw Nancy. It's, I thought I saw Nancy.
Okay.
I don't know. Nancy, are you still here? Nancy Riker, just say hello. And Lynn Swan says, yes, thank you both so very much. You're welcome, Lynn Swan. Linda, I keep calling her Lynn. Linda, there must be somebody, a famous person named Lynn Swan.
I think there was a football player named Lynn Swan.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It was a dude. Yeah. That's why I keep saying it. All right, Miss Carolyn Cooper. She says, message from my spirit team, please.
Okay.
Okay, Nancy, thank you. You must have said it before, but I didn't see it. Thank you, Nancy. So Carolyn Cooper, spirit team. So Carolyn, when you walk around the house in the kitchen with the lights off and in the morning when it's, crisp and cool and you're walking around in your bare feet, and I feel like you have like some sort of a natural tile or stone floor, and it's quiet in your house. I do feel as though you have some dogs or cats. I hear pitter patter behind you. That you feel as though you can feel the presence of your spirit guides and angels around you. And they're saying it's during these quiet moments. It's during these, moments where we're not quite all the way awake in our ego, but we're sort of like half asleep. That you can sense them around you. And you have there's a lot of elementals around you as well because of your love for nature and the outdoors, and you see yourself as doing chores and things outdoors, but they're saying you're actually playing, you think to yourself, and you are connecting to the earth's energy and frequency. I do see you taking care of more than just animals. I don't know. I feel like you're taking care of other people too. And you wouldn't trade this for anything in the world. If you could do this for the rest of your life, and you probably will, um, this is what you really enjoy. You enjoy the activity, you enjoy the routine, you enjoy the type of work that it is, and that you want to do it as long as possible. And they said that you are very much supported, and you might want to consider employing or requesting assistance where you can, from friends, neighbors, or volunteers. They want you to share the love with others. I don't know. Do you have people come and visit your farm to pet and to sort of, for heart, what would they call that? Heart coherence, or people who have mental disabilities, or who are neurodivergent, and they just need to be calm around the animals. I don't know which animals. Um, I'm not sure if that's something that you do, but you might want to consider inviting this. And I know some days you're like, I can see that you feel yourself, some days are better than others, but if you didn't have that, you, like, that is what keeps you going. And they just want you to know that you're supported in whatever decision that you make. I do feel as though there's a female energy, and it almost feels like a grandmother around you. And it could be like an in-law, like a mother-in-law or a grandmother. And you might feel this person around you, or you might feel signs and synchronicities that remind you of this person, and they just want you to remember, or to be open to the possibility that you have communication coming in. And they're saying that not only you are fine tuning and you are becoming more aware and more sensitive, it's also the vibration on Earth, and that you're feeling the benefits of both worlds. I hope it was helpful. So she said, yes, I have 5 cats, 4 dogs, 2 horses, and outside on the concrete and grass. My husband had a knee replacement, so I'm also taking care of him.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
No, we don't do the visits, the having people come and experience. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Yep. I see that you taking care of him. How about you, Miss Nancy?
Well, I have 4 cards in all, and I'm the one that came out, and I don't know about, but maybe Carolyn will. A message from your guides is forgive yourself. Uh, I don't know what this means, but maybe you do. Maybe you can do some soul searching and see if there's something that is in the back of your memory, something that you have done or said that you need to forgive yourself, not someone else. The card that I put with that is the card that came out that says your true self. Connect to your soul, feed inner guidance, and purify energy. And you know, it's so important to love exactly who we are. And sometimes there are parts of us that we don't love, and we need to love every part of ourselves, even the parts that we're not happy with. And So that, I think, kind of goes with the forgive yourself card. But the next card that I got for you is Mary, Queen of Angels. And I love this message for you. It says, do not be afraid. You were born for this. Trust in your voice, trust in your ability to articulate your thoughts, trust in your capacity to use and share your gifts. If you're feeling scared or unsure about the next step, this is just showing how much you care about making a difference. Stand in the light of your soul. It is the only shield you need. This is the second card that speaks about your soul. The activation is I trust in myself, my voice, my gifts, and I am unafraid. And the final card that came out, I love this because it's an ancient tree. And it says, find strength in your roots. They ground and support you. So I would just advise you, with everything that you've got going on, all of these different animals and husband that you're taking care of, is when your feet hit the floor in the morning, make sure you're grounded, and you'll get through your day a lot easier. That's what the cards say for you.
Beautiful, Nancy. Thank you. And she says that she is working on her shadow self.
Yeah. It's hard work, but you know what? It's very rewarding. At least I found that. I had a lot to forgive when my husband passed. I I had a lot to forgive of myself because I wish I had done better, you know. And it took a while, but I was able to work through it, you know, and I am so much happier because of that. If I hadn't addressed it, it would still kind of be hanging over me, you know. So it's important that we do that, I think.
Mm-hmm. And it's important that we do it here in this world, in this
Mhm.
realm, and
Mhm.
you won't get the same benefit on the other side
Mhm.
as what some loved ones had shared with me. They're like, let go of the grudge,
Mhm.
and you know, let people be who they are without judgment and
Mhm.
without guilt for yourself or burden for yourself, because it's only here in this world that our soul can expand and learn. Once we get to the other side, we there's no ability to expand and grow. We
Mhm.
can see, but we it's only here in this world, because it's tough here in this world because we don't have all the answers, but that's when
Mhm.
it's the most important. But so hopefully, maybe you needed to hear that. I don't know. Okay, so Nancy, Miss Nancy Riker, she
Ah,
says,
over angel.
messages from my sweet angels, please. And then after Nancy is M. Steve, and then that would be the end of the show after M. Steve. So Nancy Riker says, messages from my sweet angels.
Ah.
So they want you to know that they have your back. And they want you to know that they are grateful to you for acknowledging them and for listening to your guidance. They want you to know that you do the work of the angels. I feel like you are um, you're very generous. You do acts of random kindness, and just you yourself being yourself and embodying your light is enough. That they say that you are a light worker here, and it is a big job. And I feel like there was a big growth. Like there was Nancy, who was not as aware or awakened, and you going through this awareness and this awakened state has helped you to evolve and to expand your awareness. And they're just saying that part of this was your belief in yourself and in the spiritual realm, the angelic realm. And oh, I feel like you also had to unlearn um, institutional religion concepts and beliefs. You had to unlearn, and this is a huge uh, turn and a huge growth for you, and that they're just really cheering you on and thanking you for doing the work and for believing. Because it's hard, because you know they do a little drop of truth in with all that. You know, angels are real, angels are lovely, and then they throw in something that's really horrible and restrictive. Like it's just, and it's hard to figure out because we can feel some of that truth in some of the teachings, but then there's, you know, they surround it with all that dogma. But you're able to survive, and they're just saying pat yourself on the back. Yes, Nancy, you're next.
Oh, I wasn't
That's
sure
okay.
we were through.
I was.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, Nancy, we share a name, so we're close, aren't we? um, I have some wonderful cards for you. What is interesting is the first card that came out is to trust the universe. This isn't always easy, but I feel like because of the other card that I got that followed up with it, I feel like you do because you got Archangel Sandalphon, and it says the time is now. This is a moment of acceleration. Go for it. Don't hold back. Proceed. All of your hard work, focus, prayers, and intentions have led you to this pivotal moment. Any hesitations you may be experiencing is just a sign that you are on the verge of something wonderful. This is the time for you to surmount your fears once and for all and stand in your power. Angels have your back. And the activation is I trust when the universe says yes. So I love that these cards work together. And the final card that I have for you, Nancy, is the card of self-belief. And this is what it says: I am brave and I choose to be the architect of my life. The angels ask you to claim your power. This will lead you to fulfill your dreams and create the life, relationships, and abundance that you deserve and long for. When your self-belief is strong and your faith in your abilities is high, you easily hear and follow your intuition. So I think that this is a very, very positive reading for you, Nancy, and I just love it for you.
Beautiful. You're welcome, Nancy. And I know Jen, Jen was helping out, saying I'll be back. I have the your connection to spirit with Wisdom Seeker Joan and Terry Suzuki at 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific, in case anybody didn't get their questions answered. So thank you very much, Miss Nancy Riker. And M. Steve is our last question. He wanted to squeeze it in. And this is a little bit of mediumship, so we can just get a message, whatever you feel comfortable with there, Miss Nancy. We had said no mediumship, but this is okay. I can do it. So he said, several weeks ago, my dad, Irving, came through saying he was sorry, asking for forgiveness, of course. But what was he sorry about? So M. Steve, is Dad sorry about me, about my sister Diana very ill, if family could work on her healing or something else? I think it's something else. I think that when I was reading your question, Steve, what I was picking up is that he just was sorry that he left and that he couldn't be there to help, and that your mom, was alone without him, and that I feel like he had he feels the responsibility to take care of your mom, and he promised to always take care of her. And when he left, and the responsibility of her care, the responsibility of your sister's care, fell on you and other family members, and he just wants you to know that he wanted to be there to do that. He promised to always be there to take care of everybody. And I just feel like this is his role. And he's just saying that he's like, it's not like any big deal. He's just like, oh, I'm sorry I couldn't be there. Like, oh, I'm sorry that it's a burden. Like, he isn't like saying, I'm so sorry, forgive me. It's not like that kind of a sorry. It's not like a soul confessing. It's more of like, I'm sorry I left early and I left too soon, or I wanted to be there to, take care of the family. It's that kind of a level of sorry. Is what he's making me feel like today. And he wants you to know that everything happens for a reason, and that all the opportunities and the situations that were left were for our own soul's growth and our own experience. And he's saying that your dad's saying that he is so very proud of you, Steve, for opening up your mind and expanding your awareness and becoming more familiar with, the afterlife process. And he's saying that you make him very proud, and he couldn't have asked for a better son. And he just wants you to know that perhaps he didn't tell you that as much during when he was here, when he was alive. as he could have. And he just wants you to know now that he's just so really very proud of you. And I feel like you're also guided. He helps to guide you. And I think that you might think, what would dad do, or what would dad want? And but he wants you to know that he really appreciates all of your sacrifice and all of your service and dedication to mom and sister. Okay. How about you, Nancy?
Well, I went to my Santa Muerte deck, Steve, and 3 cards came out, and I'm reading these intuitively. The first one is the Emperor. Your father felt that he should be the protector of your family. You know, he in his mind, he stood strong, and he wanted to protect you. He wanted to be there for you. And there was this tower moment that happened. You know, whatever it was, you know, that is what your father was feeling. I don't know if it's when he passed, or if something happened and he felt that he did not, he was not there for you. But the final card that I got is of the Two of Cups, and I want you to look at this image, because when I look at this, I see so much love. I see like an eternal love, a love that doesn't stop. And I feel that this is the way your father feels towards your family, and that he wants you to know that you know, you are still, even now, you are still in his heart, and that you always will be. You are very precious to him. And if you look at the top of this, there's water that's there, which is emotion. I mean, he is, you know, on the other side, he is so emotional about this, because I just feel like he's always with you, you know. And when I look at this card, you know, I just see, you know, I see eternal love. And that's what the card said for you.
Absolutely. That is so beautiful, Nancy. Eternal love. Wow. He's reminding us, and he actually reminded me, because
Mm-hmm.
that's what love is. Love is the answer. Love, that's
Yeah.
what love is. Love
Yeah.
is eternal. And he's reminding you
Yeah.
that he has your mom in his arms and in his care, and there's always love there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so beautiful. Well, thanks for asking. I'm Steve. I'm so happy that I was able to get your question in. I wasn't sure how many other people were in the lineup, but well, thank you very much, everybody, for all your love, for your questions, for your support, for your everything, all your messages. I really appreciate you all being here, and thank you, Nancy, for
Oh,
your
I enjoyed it
beautiful.
so much. I love your energy, and I love the energy of the chat. Everybody's just wonderful. It was a pleasure to be with you.
Well, I enjoyed it as well. Thank you again, everybody. Like I said, I will be back in at 3:30 Eastern and 12:30 Pacific with Wisdom Seeker Joan and Kigaru Spiritual Journeys Terry Suzuki. And come on back if you'd like to get a reading, if we missed your question, or just come on back and have fun with us. Looking forward to it. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.